a little bit late. I'm sorry about that. I'm driving back from Henderson, Kentucky. I'm going to go through Nashville, Tennessee, and head back to Statesville, North Carolina. I'm a truck driver, and this is what I do. So today I'm going to talk about my time in Iceland, which I had a chance to visit back in 2023, the summer of 2023. So I'm going to wait for more people to get on here and tell my story. So if anybody got questions about Iceland, just you're welcome to ask me any questions about Iceland. So I'm gonna wait for more people to get on here. I got plenty of time. So, and also, you know, I may hit some traffic here very soon. So I tell you, they need to pave this road here. There's a lot of potholes around here. Well, I'll wait for more people to get on here. So, if nobody gets on here, I'm going to tell my story anyhow. Now, I did a video, actually 2 videos of my time in Iceland in 2023. So you're more welcome to check my Iceland videos out if you want. I got one person on here. Welcome. I'm driving. You know, this is the life of a truck driver. And today I'm going to talk about my time in Iceland in 2023. So I'm going to wait for more people to get on here. Now, if you got any questions about Iceland and, you know, I guess either the cost or what's it like being in Iceland, let me know. So, and if you come back later on after I'm done with this live stream here, you know, you can ask me a question later on. It doesn't have to be right away, but I got 17 people on here now. All right, I'm gonna go continue on. Right now I'm driving from Henderson, Kentucky. I'm gonna go drive right through Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm going to head to into Statesville, North Carolina. So I got a long drive here, and especially when I hit Nashville, Tennessee, it's going to be very, very busy, very crowded. So, but yeah, Iceland. I went to Iceland for the first time in my life in 2023, the summer of 2023. I went to Iceland about 4 days. Now, of course, I'm a single man and don't have wife, don't have kids. So, but I would say that you're married, you got kids, Iceland can still be a very cheap, I would say inexpensive, because it's not that expensive. It's the most inexpensive country you can visit. Iceland is very reasonable. Now, I would tell you one thing, as a single person like me, I went to Iceland for like 4 days, and for the plane ticket for the hotels and the excursions and the the tour guide. I think it cost, and plus trip insurance, because if you're going on a trip, always have trip insurance in case anything happens. But all that combined, it cost me about $1,000 just to do that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I mean, that's real good. So, but most countries, like, especially when you go in other countries, sometimes it can be more expensive than that. But Iceland is very reasonable. So, if you ever go to Iceland, it's definitely within bounds of your budget, and even if you're married, got kids, it can still be reasonable. So, and I wish back when I visited Iceland in 2023, I wish I'd stayed longer. I didn't really think much about it, but after I left, I really wished I'd kind of like visited back maybe 4 or 5 days, 6 days, something like that, even some days. But I just booked it for 4 days. So actually, Nashville, Tennessee is not that busy. Very, very surprising. Because usually around this area here, it's very crowded. So I'm about to go right through Nashville, Tennessee, downtown here. And usually it's very crowded up here, but for whatever reason, I guess it's not 5 o'clock yet, so. Well, at least, yeah, this time zone's different too as well, so. Hello. Where do you work? I work at Pratt Industries, a recycling company. So I pick up, as a truck driver, I pick up recycled, material. And then I'll bring them to plants, like recycling plants. So that's my work. I work at Pratt Industries, and I drive a truck, a semi truck, and I pick up recycled material, raw material. So yeah, Nashville's really not that busy. That's very surprising. Even around this time, sometimes Nashville can be real hectic and very crowded. So. But also let me know in the comments below if you ever been to Iceland. Let me know in the comments below if you have been to Iceland and when did you go. And if you did go, let me know what was your favorite part. I'll tell you one thing, Iceland is a very small country and it's like an island. It's an island. It's a little bit bigger than Hawaii, but Iceland is small, but there's so much things to do there and see. I mean, literally, for a small place. So, in Iceland, now if you go in Iceland, where the best time to go is during the summertime, like June, July, really around July. And, but even in June and July, even August, Iceland can be real cool, and not saying like chilly or anything like that, but it just can be still cool. So if you bring like short stuff, best bring long pants, because like I say, it can still be nippy on some days, and also if Iceland does not snow, it's going to rain. So bring an umbrella when you go to Iceland, because it rains a lot there. It really does. So now there are days that are sunny there, but if Iceland does not snow, and it does not, there's no sunlight, it's either foggy or rain. So what is your job? I'm a truck driver. I drive a truck. I'm driving right now, and right now I'm heading towards Statesville, North Carolina, in the United States. I don't know where you guys are from. If you want to, let me know in the comments below where you're from, what country, what state. If you're in the United States, let me know what state you're from. If you're outside the United States, let me know in the comments below what country you're living in. And if you live in Iceland, let me know that as well. So. But Iceland, yeah, like I said, Iceland's a very good place. Now, when I went to Iceland in when 2023, it was the summertime. Um, there was like there was a tour guide I took. It's called the Golden Circle tour. Excuse me. And I went to see a great waterfall, like a gigantic waterfall, and also I got to see the hot springs and the geysers, and I also got to see several churches and buildings and all sorts of stuff. But I didn't get to see everything. I know in Iceland there's many waterfalls. There's one that's near a cliff that's next to the beach and stuff. And then you got the black sand beach at Iceland. Then you also got a meteor crater where a meteor came from outer space and I guess impacted the Earth and hit Iceland a long time ago. And at the very bottom of this crater, there's water. It fills it with the water, and it looks like an eye. Actually, it looks really nice. And the whole crater is filled with moss. Now, if you ever go to Iceland, also that the whole land has a lot of black rock and it has a lot of moss growing on. Like the whole seemed like the whole country of Iceland is covered with moss, like a green, beautiful moss. So it's very moist there. So, like I said again, if it doesn't snow or if it's not sunshine in Iceland, it's either foggy or it's going to rain a lot. So, but yeah, if you also want to go to Iceland in the winter time, you better bring a coat, like a real heavy coat and long johns and gloves, a hat, and all sorts of stuff, because it gets cold up there. Now, I've never been up there in the winter time, but I've been there during the summertime, so I don't know what's like in the wintertime, but I do understand that you ever go during the wintertime, bundle up, and it's going to be very cold. I mean, you're really close to the Arctics, so North Pole there. So, like I know in Canada, there's a region in Canada called the Yukon Territory, which gets real cold up there. I mean, so cold that if you spit, your spit actually freezes once it leaves your mouth. That's how it gets cold in the Yukon Territory. In Iceland is in the same region, not saying in the same spot, but it's in the same hemisphere along with the Yukon Territory. So Iceland can be very, very cold during the winter times. So maybe someday if I ever go back to Iceland, I may take a trip during the winter time. I don't know. And another thing too is it doesn't really take long to go to Iceland. If you take an airplane, a ride to Iceland, I think it took me maybe I'm trying to think. I think it took me maybe 6 hours, because I went to Dulles Airport in Washington D.C. That's on the outskirts of Virginia in the United States. And Dulles Airport, when I left Dulles Airport and came to Iceland, I think it was about maybe 6 hours, maybe 7 hours, maybe less than that. I can't remember, but it didn't take me long. And to be honest with you, I think you can actually visit Iceland during the weekend if you can. If you know how to play your cards well, I think you can. If you have Friday off, Saturday off, and Sunday off, you can possibly squeeze Iceland during the weekends. You may not see much, but yeah, you can possibly do that. So maybe on a Saturday you can see it, as much things you can see on a Saturday. Then Sundays you'll travel back to the United States or wherever. If you live in the United States. Now, if you live in other countries, that may be different. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you got any questions about Iceland, about traveling there and what to expect. And like I said before, like the weather is unpredictable there. If you go during the summertime, like I said, it's going to rain a lot. So bring an umbrella, bring a poncho, and bring long pants. Now you can bring shorts But I brought shorts the first time, the first day I came to Iceland, and it was, again, it was not chilly, but it was just not the weather for shorts. So unless you're really like the cold, well, like you really, like to, you cold natured, or like I say, you really like if the cool, and or chilly weather does not bother you, then more welcome to do that. But now I would say in some occasions that Iceland does get hot on some days, but overall Iceland's very cool, even during the summertime, and mild. So now I would say the next time I ever go to Iceland is I may go back during the summertime and visit all the things that I didn't get a chance to see, so like you ever travel, even if it's just a small place, small country, and you get to see a lot of sights. I mean, even as a small country, there's still a lot of things you can see there, and you really can't see everything on one vacation, so it's like me going to Yellowstone National Park. I've been to Yellowstone twice. Yellowstone National Park is located in Wyoming in the United States of America, in case those who are, outside the United States or live in another country. Yellowstone, I've been there twice, and there's so many sites there in Yellowstone National Park that I still want to see, but I never had a chance to go. So, and that goes with any other place I visited. And there's some places I have visited, and there's still more things I want to see. Same thing with Iceland. Iceland, there was so many things to see there, and I mean, there are even some hidden gems, and even underrated places that even those who've been to Iceland many times, that they just hadn't bothered to go by and see. So traffic has really picked up here in Nashville, Tennessee. So I think now people about to get off of work, about to get try to go home, or maybe go out to eat. I don't know, but the traffic here has really picked up now. So another thing too about Iceland. Iceland was on my bucket list for a very, very long time, and there's for many years I was planning to go to Iceland, but my plans kind of fell through. So, so when 2023 came around, I have finally had to, fulfill my dream, and, kind of like fulfill my goal of going to Iceland. So even if you don't succeed in trying to, say, visit a place, if something's on your bucket list for a very long time, if you don't succeed, you never know that there was always a next time. Some people said there's never a next, never a next time for me, and this and that. But you know what? You never know that. I know a lot of people that try to go to certain places and they just never, they never do, and it happens. But don't give up. If a place is on your bucket list and you fail many times, you never know. There could be one time in your life that it will come true. So. But Iceland, Iceland's very, very reasonable, and it's not that expensive, especially if you live in the United States. If you're from the U.S., for those who are out there live in the U.S., it's Iceland. It's really not a bad place to go, and especially when it comes to finances. A lot of people struggle with finances and the ability to afford to go and vacation, for example. So now I've never been to the Bahamas, which is located in the Caribbean, You know, I know a lot of people go to the Bahamas a lot, like too many times. So now the Bahamas is definitely on my bucket list as well. I've never been there, so. Yeah, for those who are just coming on here for the first time, again, I'm talking about Iceland, and I know I'm talking about how it's going to Iceland. If you live in the United States, even if you go live in another country, Iceland is not a bad country to go to, especially when it comes to finances. You know, if you're low on your budget and trying to, you know, save money, Iceland's not bad in price. So now again, if you want to visit Iceland during the winter times, go right ahead. But again, there's the difference between Iceland in the winter time versus the summertime is a lot of the animals are hibernating during the winter time there. You know, a lot of the you know, the wildlife they're really not out and about during the winter time. So you're not going to see a lot of wildlife, or even barely see any wildlife in Iceland. Now during the summertime, that's when all the animals come out. The puffins, the wild horses. They got wild horses in Iceland. They got you know, various birds that live in Iceland. You have seals, and you got the whales, and all sorts of stuff that, you know, that live in Iceland. They come out during the summertime, so you get to see better wildlife during the summers in Iceland. Now, I never seen the aurora. Some of you guys live up north, you know, live in Alaska and living up the northern hemisphere. A lot of you have seen the auroras. I've never seen an aurora in my life, so. But I know, like in Iceland, auroras are very popular, like common during the winter time. So, but next time I go to Iceland, it's going to be during the summertime as well for me, because I want to see more wildlife. I did see some wild horses when I was in Iceland. So. Traffic's now cleared up now. I'm leaving Nashville, Tennessee. Got one person still on here. So but yeah, let me know in the comments below if you've never been to Iceland. And also, if you come back later on, you know, leave me in the comments below if you've been there, and also let me know in the comments that, you know, if you got any questions about Iceland. There's one person right there, and he's trying to, I guess, you know, going very slow in that lane there. I had to go around them. I would say here, and in the weather here in Nashville, Tennessee, feels like spring. I'll tell you that much. It was cold for a very long time, rainy and ice, and now all of a sudden the weather's cleared up, no clouds in the sky, and the weather feels like spring here. I mean, it's nice. So now they say the groundhog didn't see a shadow. They said that there's more weeks of winter, but you know, I think we're going to have an early spring here, personally, my opinion. But anyways, I may get off here very soon. Let me know in the comments below that, you know, let me know, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. Another thing too is if you leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, that would help my algorithm of my videos I post. It could be live stream or just videos in general, even shorts. So always leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're a fan of traveling and exploring. And here on my channel, I do a lot of traveling and exploring and hiking and outdoor activities, even some indoor activities as well. Sometimes I do walkthroughs, especially like in hotels, real nice hotels and places, museums. So not just outdoors, but indoor adventures as well. But if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Far Amazing Adventures and become a fan there as well. Also, Instagram, check me on Instagram at Far Out Amazing Adventures, and make sure you follow my Instagram page as well. So, and also if you have Facebook, check me on Facebook at Far Out Amazing Adventures and like and follow. So I do have a Facebook business page for this title, Far Out Amazing Adventures. But make sure you hit that subscribe button if you hadn't done so, and share my channel for others who have never heard of my channel. And make sure you share my videos, share my page. And I'm gonna get off here, but again, if you have any questions about Iceland, about my time in Iceland, just let me know in the comments below. And also, if you want to, I have 2 videos of Iceland. I did several years back in 2023. I think there's 2 parts to the video. But anyways, check them out. Make sure you hit the like button for those videos as well, because even though I did those videos what 2 years ago, I still want those videos as well as others to be. I want YouTube to push them out a lot more. Another thing about YouTube is if you do a video on the YouTube channel, and if you say it doesn't do well, and it just it sits for a while, you never know, because later on, maybe 5 months from now, a year from now, even 2 years from now, who knows, that video may just shoot up in views and the algorithm. For whatever reason, sometimes it can do well later on down the road. So if you do a video and if it doesn't do well, don't always lose hope for it, because you never know that later on it would do well. I had videos that at first they did well, and all of a sudden they just shot up later on. So anyways, I'm gonna get off here. Make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, and make sure you turn on all notifications too as well, because if you don't turn on notifications, then you will miss out on my future posts. You won't get any notifications of new videos I upload. So anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I'm about to hit that back to North Carolina. I got a long trip to do. So, and also check me out on my next live stream this Friday night, and I'm going to talk about my country of birth, El Salvador, because I was born there, and I came to the U.S. in 1988. I was just young, just a young kid back then. But I'm going to talk about El Salvador, my place of birth, and also a possibility of me trying to go back there to on vacation. Of course I may have a tour guide with me, or have a tour guide guide me through, but I haven't been back to El Salvador since 1980. So, and then it's been a long time, but I was thinking about it, either El Salvador or even going to, maybe some days I was thinking about doing I may do that next year. I may do a next 2026. I may go take a trip down to South America, Peru, and see Machu Picchu, which is an ancient city, Inca city, I believe, on top of the Andes Mountains, very top. So, also I may visit the Easter Islands, which is located, I think it's the same province of Peru, if I'm not mistaken, but I want to see visit the Easter Islands as well. So, anyways, I'm here. Thank you for coming on here. Thank you for being a part of my channel. Thank you for supporting. And again, make sure you like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on to my my channel as well. Make sure you turn on notifications. Anyways, we're going to live stream. I'll see you guys this Friday night. Thank you for watching.